start. Good day. Today, discussing chapter 6 as well, dictionaries. So, yeah, let's jump into it. The dictionary in Python is a collection of key value pairs, right? So each key is connected to a value, and you can use a key to access the value associated with that key. So, if we can jump into the activities. So, firstly, here, using a dictionary to store information about a person you know, store their first name, last name, age. So, basically, all the details about that person. So, over here, we have a dictionary person, and then the key value pairs over here, first name, last name, and assigned as the values. And basically, we're gonna print each piece of information from this dictionary. So printing first name. In order to do that, right, we have to access the dictionary, which is person, and once you do that, you access the key, which is first name. So in order to access the key, you need to use square brackets, and we do that for each key in the what's this in the dictionary. So for last name, age, city, and on the terminal, basically, it will show first name John, last name Doe, age 30, city New York. Yeah. So that's that's a simple dictionary. And then we have a dictionary here, favorite numbers, right? And yeah, as you know, there's the keys, and then there's the values assigned to the keys. So in order to print each person's favorite number, right? So these are the favorite numbers assigned to each person. We need to have the variable name, which accesses the keys, then the variable number, which accesses the values assigned to those keys. And what it does is it enters the dictionary, and it basically prints the string which has the name of the person. So it'll say James's favorite number is whatever number is assigned to him, which is 7. And it will show here James's favorite number is 7. But because we're using the for loop, it will loop through each key value pair, and it will say John's favorite number, Simon's favorite number, and Andrew's favorite number, and so on. Then we have this also this dictionary that has different glossary terms for the programming language we're doing, which is Python. So we have variable, function, loop, and all of that, and assigned to it is the values, basically describing what they mean. And then the for loop basically just iterates through all of those key value pairs by using word and meaning. And yeah, what it does is basically collects the key and the value, and it prints the final display. And then you see it here: variable, a name, storage location in memory that holds a value, and then it prints prints this key value pair function with its description, and so on because of the loop. Then in this exercise over here, we basically gonna add more key value pairs to this previous dictionary. So how we do that is basically we declare the name of the dictionary, glossary, and in square brackets, right, we basically input, or we basically put the name of the name of the key that we want to put in the dictionary, right? In order to do that, we put it in square brackets, and then we also want to put the value assigned to the key tuple, and we use the equal operator to do that. But one thing we know is this equal operator will not override its value, because these key value pairs do not exist yet in the dictionary. So when we do that for each of these new key value pairs, what happens is we also use the loop, right? Or before that, we add all of this and it's added to the dictionary. Then we use the loop here to loop through the dictionary so we can print the new key value pairs as well. And basically it will show over here. So you can see the new value pairs. Tuple, as you can see here, with its description, set with its description, module with its description, and so on, class and object. Then in this next exercise here, also dictionary declared rivers, and the name of the river and the country. So basically the key, which is the name of the river, the country, which is the value assigned to those keys. Then basically want to print a sentence for each of these key value pairs, but we obviously need to loop through it, and when we do that, we get this final display. The Nile runs through Egypt, the Amazon runs through Brazil. So it's basically looping through the dictionary. But also here within this exercise, we want to also just print the key. So in order to just print the keys, right, we use one variable, which is river, and what that does is it accesses the keys while using dot key, and it will just print now Amazon and however you say that, right? And then in order to just print the values assigned to those keys, we use this variable country which will access the countries here, but we also have to use dot values, which will access the values assigned to those keys. And then you have Egypt, Brazil, China. And then yeah, same thing here, but this is a different exercise. We're gonna check basically here we're just checking a list of people who should take a poll. So basically vote what their favorite programming language is, right? So we have the dictionary here with the keys and the values. Then this list is the name of all the people who should vote in the poll. And when you notice the difference, there's 6 names here, but there's 4 names within the dictionary. So that already tells you that 2 people haven't voted. So in the for loop, we're basically checking who hasn't voted. So basically this if statement is for loop is saying if person is in the favorite languages, so if the person is in this dictionary, then you'll print thank you whoever that person is for responding to the poll. So you can see here it says thank you Jen for responding to the poll, thank you Sarah for responding to the poll. The leftover people will be like Tom and whoever, and we'll say Tom, we invite you to take the favorite languages poll, because that steps into this our statements over here. And then we have 3 dictionaries here in this exercise declared: person 1, person 2, person 3. And this list is storing basically the different dictionaries. So now it's different because now within this list we have the person 1 dictionary, person 2 dictionary, person 3 dictionary, right? So in order to loop through the list and print all the details for each of these dictionaries, for person 1, person 2, person 3, use the for loop. So this variable person, right, will access the will access this list people, and the list basically contains the different dictionaries which have key value pairs. So in order to access it, you have first name as a string, then you have person, right? And what that does is it basically accesses the dictionary first and then the key value pair, and then once that is done, it prints over here. First name, it prints all the values. First name John, last name Black, 28 Victoria, and it does that for each dictionary in this list, people. And then over here we also have 3 different dictionaries, and just storing in the list the 3 different dictionaries. We put them in this list called pets. Then we loop through the dictionaries and we print all the values, all the information within those dictionaries. So we access the dictionary and then we access the key value pair, and it prints the final display over here. Animal, dog, owner, Elise. So you can see here in the first dictionary it says animal, dog, owner, Elise. That's because it's within this list that we access, and we access the dictionary within the list and the information within the dictionary. Then we have here this final exercise that I did. Let me see here. So we have here we have a dictionary, right? City, right? And within this dictionary we have nested another dictionary as well, right? So it's a nested dictionary within the dictionary. So 3 nested dictionaries within the dictionary city. And what we're going to do is we're going to print the information for each city, right, within the dictionary city over here. So for city, right, this variable enters the city's dictionary, and so does info. And what that does is it basically prints the key and the value assigned to each key for each country within the city's dictionary. And when you print city, basically city is declared here, and what happens is you will get city Tokyo, and then over here we're printing the country. So in order to print the country you have to put it in this the curly brackets, and then you get country as well. But the difference here is it's also put in square brackets because you need to index and find that value basically, which is France. So we have here country France, and it just does the same thing for each dictionary over here. So for New York, Tokyo, and Paris. And that's basically a summary of dictionaries. Ronnie, any last thoughts?
No. Don't have something to say.
Alright, cool.